Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. Tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks taking on the Waynesboro Generals in a South Division matchup here in the Valley Baseball League. This is the Turks' last home game of the regular season as they look to secure a 2-seed in the playoffs. A win here tonight would secure them the 2-seed, and a loss would mean they will battle for the 3rd seed later this week. The Waynesboro Generals coming off of a win earlier this weekend as they look to continue their success here tonight. The Turks looking to bounce back from a loss against the Stanton Braves last night. Starting on the mound tonight for the Turks is number 15, Hudson Rowan. And leading off for the Waynesboro Generals is the left fielder, number 28, Kyle Neary. Neary, 2 swings, 2 misses. And Rowan, the chance for the strikeout. The foul tip by Neary. Count remains 0-2. Rowan now. Chance for 1. Caught him looking. Strike 3. Batting second in the order for the Generals, the shortstop, number 14, Luke Goforth. Here's Rowan. That one high and inside. No swing from Goforth. Strike 1. Goforth pokes that one to Waringer. Waringer, the throw to first. And Canizaro with the tag out. A quick 2 outs for the Turks. And Rowan will look to get a quick 1-2-3 here in the top of the first. Stepping up to the plate, batting third in the order for the Generals is the first baseman, number 35, Christian Castaneda. Big swing there by Castaneda, but no luck. Strike 1. Rowan, that one in the dirt for ball 1. Another swing and a miss there by Castaneda. And now Rowan, the chance for the 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one a foul tip over the right first baseline fence. Count remains 1-2. Still no runners on for the Generals. Turks looking to hold the Generals scoreless. Start off tonight's game. Hudson Rowan, the 1-2 pitch. And he'll get him. Strike 3. A quick 3 up, 3 down for the Turks as they look to take the lead here in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, and no errors. As the Turks will look to get out ahead early on the Generals. The Turks currently sitting second in the Valley Baseball League standings for the South Division. They will look to secure their 2-seed here tonight, with playoffs beginning later this week. If they lose tonight, they will battle for the 3rd seed later on this week, with the wild card playoff on Friday and the division finals starting on Saturday. Official playoffs begin next week. The Turks, your 2023 Valley Baseball League champions. They will look to repeat their success here in the next few weeks. Starting on the mound tonight for the Waynesboro Generals is number 30, Luke Richards. Leading off here for the Turks, batting first in the order, is the center fielder, number 1, Cooper Prince. Prince, one of the fresher faces, joining the Turks in the latter half of the season. He will look to get things started here tonight. Prince settling in. Richards taking his place on the mound. Generals a scoreless first inning. That one low and outside. Ball 1. No swing from Prince. A good eye. That one poked just past the first baseline. Here's Richards. Prince, that one just outside the first baseline for the 1-2 count. Prince looking to get one to go here. Richards looking for his first strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a good eye there from Prince for ball 2. Richards. Prince pokes that one to the first baseman. And the tag out with plenty of time at first. Batting second in the order for the Harrisonburg Turks is the second baseman, number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans now to get things started for the Turks. Shows the sign for the bunt, pulls it back just in time for ball 1. A good eye there. Richards. Evans, same thing, ball 2. Here's Richards. That one high over the plate. Still no swing from Evans. 3-0 count. Chance to get the first runner on tonight. Got that one to go high and inside. Strike 1. 3-1 count now. 1 out on the board. Evans, that one poked over the second baseman to right center field. Evans going for 2. That one rolling to the fence. Evans rounds second, going for third to throw. And a triple to start the Turks' night. And now a runner in scoring position. Jalen Evans with a 3-base hit for the first hit of tonight's ball game. Now at the plate, batting third in the order, is the shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez. Perez now the RBI chance and a chance to get the Turks on scoreboard early. Here's Richards. Perez, no swing, strike 1. Richards now. Still no swing there from Perez. Strike 2. Richards now the chance for 2. Evans leading off on third. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there by Perez. And tag out at first for out number 2. Now approaching the plate, batting fourth in the order is the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. We've seen Katz in this situation many times this season. And more often than not, we'll see an RBI. Chance here, Evans on third. Katz, all he needs is a base hit. Here's Richards. That one low and inside, almost hits Katz in the feet there. The 1-0 count. Katz settling back in. Swing and a miss there for the 1-1 count. Richards now shaking off the sign. 1-1 pitch. A little outside, ball 2. Katz itching to get something to go. Evans again leading off on third. Here's Richards. Going high and inside. No swing there from Katz. The 2-2 count now. Richards a chance to retire the side, hold the Turks scoreless. Here comes the pitch. Katz poked to the shortstop. The throw to first. Can hold on to it, and a run will score from an RBI single from Chris Katz. Like I said earlier, we've seen this situation many times before, and Katz often delivers. The Harrisonburg Turks taking a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Now stepping up to the plate, batting fifth in the order, is the first baseman, number 32, Jack Canizaro. As some may know, Canizaro, a product of the James Madison Dukes right here in Harrisonburg, playing on his home field here at Eagle Field. Katz leading off on first. 1 count. Canizaro, the foul tip, just past the third baseline. Richards now looking at another chance for 3. Eyes down, Katz. The 0-2 pitch. High and outside, ball 1. Richards now, the chance for 3. Can't hold on to it. And Katz will reach second, throw not in time. That'll be a stolen base, courtesy of a wild pitch there by Richards. The 2-2 count now. Richards. And Canizaro, a swing and a miss for strike 3. 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error by the Generals. As one runner is left stranded. Turks taking an early 1-0 lead as the Generals look to respond as we move to the top of the second. Fans, as always, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. The Turks here looking to secure a 2 seed in the South Division playoffs. underneath the Charlottesville Tom Sox. If they lose here tonight, the Harrisonburg Turks will have to win later this week to secure the 3 seed over the Culpeper Cavaliers. Hudson Rowan on the mound again for the Harrisonburg Turks. He'll look to be a difference maker here tonight. A quick 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first as the Turks take a 1-run lead, and the Generals will to get on the board for the first time tonight. Now stepping up to the plate, batting fourth in the order, is the catcher, number 26, Jason Willers. Rowan. Willers, that one poked to left. It'll fall. Katz going after it. Can't pick it up. That one will roll to the fence. Willers going for second. You throw in. Willers will stay, and that'll be a leadoff double for the Generals here in the second. Batting fifth in the order is the center fielder, number 36, Elijah Borjas. Borjas will look to keep the momentum going. Give the Generals a scoring chance. Here's Hudson Rowan on the mound. Can't get that one to go for ball one. Willers leading off on second. Rowan. The high pop up into the bleachers by Borjas as the count moves to 1-1. Borjas, another foul tip there. The 1-2 count now. Rowan looking for his first out here in the top of the second. Willers, a few steps off second. Here's Rowan. And can't get the breaking ball to go. Ball two. Borjas settling back in. And Rowan catches him looking for strike three. Batting sixth in the order is the third baseman, number 2, Kagan Costa. Costa with a runner on second, one out on the board. They'll look to advance Willers here. Here's Rowan. And no swing there for strike one. Generals tonight, no designated hitter. Pitcher Luke Richards will be batting ninth. The foul tip there for strike two. Rowan now to look for two. Willers again leading off on second. Rowan awaiting the sign. Here comes the pitch. And can't get that one to go high and outside. Ball one. Rowan the chance for two. The foul tip there by Costa. Count remains 1-2. Out on the board. David Bell behind the mound here for the Turks. Hudson Rowan. Another foul tip there. So at the 1-2 count, runner on second. Hudson Rowan looking at 2 here. Looking to hold the Generals scoreless, maintain a 1-run lead for the Turks. And umpire's going to call that one no swing as the count moves to 2-2. Cross did a good job to pull that one back. Here's Rowan eyeing down Willers. And caught him looking again for strike 3. Generals looking a little hesitant to swing. Hudson Rowan taking full advantage. Now batting 7th in the order for the Generals, the right fielder, number 31, Jack Dooley. Dooley, a runner on second. He'll look to give the Generals a chance here. Here's Rowan. No swing, strike 1. Willers eyed down by Rowan. The big swing there by Dooley, but no luck. And Rowan now, the 0-2 count, the chance for 3. That one a little outside for ball 1. Here's Rowan. That one in the dirt. Bell, a good job to get in front of it. All 2s on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner on second. Hudson Rowan to make it 3. Here's the pitch. And that one poked just outside the third baseline. Count's going to remain 2-2. Winger doing a good job to track that one. One again. That one low and inside for the first full count of tonight's ball game. And that'll do it. And that will be the first walk tonight. Dooley reaching first. The runners are now on first and second for the Generals. 2 outs on the board. And second baseman Bailey Peak now at the plate, batting 8th in the order. Holds back the swing there for strike 1. Rowan high and inside, ball 1. Rowan usually pretty good in these situations. Gets to hold back the Generals. Swing and a miss there by Peak. Now the 1-2 count. Rowan looking at a third out here. Here's the 1-2 chance. And he'll get it. Strike 3. 2 runners left stranded for the Generals. 1 hit and 1 error by the Turks. As we enter the bottom of the second, the Turks maintaining a 1-run lead over the Generals as they look to extend that here in the second. Fans, on Tuesday, you can join the Turks at Chick-fil-A in Harrisonburg for Chick-fil-A breakfast with the Turks. Come have breakfast with the entire Turks team at Chick-fil-A. You can grab some chicken minis, a chicken biscuit, or a burrito at Chick-fil-A and get to interact with the Turks. Doesn't that sound like a great combination? Also, the Turks will be reading to the kids, signing autographs, answering questions, taking pictures, and much more. Everything, of course, will be baseball themed, and we hope to pack Chick-fil-A with as many fans as possible. That will be from 9 to 11 a.m. at Chick-fil-A in Harrisonburg, and we hope to see you there. fans, if you check the schedule, you will see a makeup game for July 17th and July 5th tomorrow at Covington. Those games are actually going to be moved here to Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park in Harrisonburg. And they'll play doing a doubleheader against the Covington Lumberjacks. First game starting at 5, and the second game starting directly after, 30 minutes after. Those games will be 7 innings long and a doubleheader for the Turks. Now at the plate for the Turks is the right fielder, number 8, Anthony Zarlingo. Zarlingo a good eye for ball 3. Luke Richards on the mound again. And 4 up, 4 down as Zarlingo reaches first on a walk. Batting 7th for the Turks is the designated hitter, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal, the poke just past third. No outs on the board. 1 runner on. Turks looking to get some momentum building here, possibly extend their lead. Here's Richards. That one high and inside, ball 2. Well, that's slow, high and outside. Richards eyeing down Zarlingo on first. Here's the pitch. Pascal, the high pop-up, straight up. And first baseman Christian Castaneda with the out. Batting 8th in the order for the Harrisonburg Turks is the catcher, number 7, David Bell. Zarlingo here again, leading off on first. Here's Richards. Pitch. Puts that one in the dirt. But Willer's able to stay in front of it. And no attempt from Zarlingo, 0-1 count. Foul tip there by Bell. Count moves to 0-2. Richards now a chance for 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good eye there from Bell. One out, 1 runner on for the Turks. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Richards. Bell. The foul poke. And that one a little high. Good eye from Bell. The full count now. Another foul tip there. Count remains 3-2. Here's Richards. Bell, this one straight back, the 3-2 count. Bell can't get that one to go. Richards again lying down Zaralingo. Here's the pitch. And that one inside for ball number 4. Runners now on first and second for the Turks, and 1 out on the board. As we reach the bottom of the order, batting ninth is the third baseman, number 13, Brett Waringer. Waringer, no swing, strike 1. He'll look to keep the momentum going here. Give the Turks a chance to extend the lead. Richards gets that one to go for the 0-2 count. Runners leading off. Richards looking to get 2. Waringer poked over the shortstop. And runners will stay. Bases now loaded for the Turks on a base hit from Waringer. As we return to the top of the order, center fielder Cooper Prince now at the plate. Prince chance for his first hit of the night and the RBI opportunity. 1 out on the board. Runners on first, second, and third. Here's Richards. Good eye there from Prince. Ball 1. And Willer's going to come out and have a word with Richards here. Fans, if you're just now joining us, the Harrisonburg Turks leading the Waynesboro Generals by a score of 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. 1 out on the board, and the bases are loaded for the Turks. Cooper Prince at the plate with the RBI chance and the opportunity to extend the lead for Harrisonburg. Willers again taking his place behind the plate. And Richards now settling back in. Prince looking to get on base for the first time tonight. And a good eye there, ball 2. Richards. Prince caught looking, strike 1. Pokes that one to left. Going to make the catch, the throw to home. Zarlingo's going to go for it, slides in for the 2-0 lead. Runners on first and second for the Turks, 2 outs on the board as they take the 2-run lead. Now at the plate is the second baseman, number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans a triple in his last at bat. Chance to repeat a success here. Big swing there, no luck. Strike 1. Richards eyeing down the runner on first. Here's the pitch. No swing from Evans for strike 2. Richards now the chance to hold the Turks to 1. The 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Evans the high foul tip. This one's straight back. Richards. 0-2 pitch. High and outside, ball 1. Bell leading off on second, Waringer on first. Evans now The 1-2 count here. One way outside, ball 2. All 2's on the board today. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. At the plate, number 2, Jalen Evans. Looking to make something happen. Here's the pitch. High and outside for the full count. A walk here would mean bases loaded once again for the Turks. And a perfect scoring opportunity. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go. And the foul tip there by Evans. Evans looking a little bit irritated here. Just to get one to go. 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 runners left stranded. And 1 run on 1 hit. No errors from Generals. As we enter the top of the third, the Generals will look to cut down the Turks' 2-run lead and potentially take the lead for the first time tonight. Fans, as always, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Tonight's South Division matchup featuring the second-ranked Harrisonburg Turks taking on the 6th-ranked Waynesboro Generals. The Harrisonburg Turks looking to secure a second seed here in the VBL playoffs. And the Generals looking to climb the rankings. The Turks coming off a loss last night against the Stanton Braves by a score of 15-9. And the Generals looking to extend their win streak to 2 after they defeated the Braves on Friday. Hudson Rowan on the mound for the Turks. They look to hold the Generals scoreless through 3. Leading off here as we enter the top of the 3rd inning is the pitcher for the Waynesboro Generals, number 30, Luke Richards. Richards now settling in. A pitcher v. pitcher standoff here. No designated hitter for the Generals. Richards, a big swing there, but no luck. Takes another chop at it, can't get it to go. Strike 2. Oh, now the chance for 1. And Richards, no dice, strike 3. Returning to the top of the order is the left fielder, Kyle Neary. Neary 0 for 1 on the night so far. And look to get on base for the first time tonight. Here's Rowan. High and inside, good eye there from Neary. Foul tip over the right field bleachers, moves the count to 1-1. No runners on currently for the Generals. You're down 2 to the Turks, looking to get some momentum started here. Here's Hudson Rowan. Can't get the breaking ball to go. More ball 2. Swung for the fences, but could not get it to go. Strike 2. 2-2 count now. And that one high over the plate for ball 3. Rowan now the full count. Here's the chance for 2. And just a little outside, ball 4. Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 14, Luke Goforth. Goforth 0 for 1, looking for his first hit of the night. Neary leading off on first. Umpire's going to count that one as a swing, strike 1. Neary again. Here's Rowan. That one a little high, ball 1. Big swing there by Goforth, no luck, the 1-2 count now. Rowan looking at 2. Neary again leading off on first. And no luck. Strike 3. Now stepping into the batter's box, the first baseman, number 35, Christian Castaneda. Castaneda, a strikeout. His first at bat. And a chance to turn things around here. 2 outs on the board, a runner on first. And the Generals currently down 2. Here's Rowan. Swing to miss by Castaneda. The high pop-up just outside the first baseline. And the catch by Zarlingo for out, number 3. 1 runner left stranded. No hits from the Generals and no errors from the Turks as they maintain their 2-0 lead. As we enter the bottom of the third, they'll look to maintain or extend the 2-run lead and hold the Generals at bay. Fans, a doubleheader tomorrow night. A reschedule for the doubleheader that was going to be at the Covington Lumberjacks tomorrow is going to be here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. It'll be a 7-inning doubleheader. Both games will be played right after one another, with the first game starting at 5 and the second game starting within 15 to 30 minutes after that. On Tuesday morning, we're hosting Chick-fil-A breakfast with the Turks. You can come have breakfast with the entire Turks team at Chick-fil-A in Harrisonburg. You get to grab chicken minis, a chicken biscuit, or a burrito at Chick-fil-A and interact with the Turks. Sounds like a great combination to me. The Turks will also be reading to kids, signing autographs, answering questions, taking pictures, and so much more. Everything, of course, will be baseball themed, and we hope to pack Chick-fil-A with as many fans as possible. That will be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on July 23rd, Tuesday, and we hope to see you there. A pitching substitution here for the Waynesboro Generals. Replacing number 30, Luke Richards, is going to be number 6, Travis Farrell. Leading off here in the bottom of the third inning, Jose Perez, the shortstop for the Turks. No swing there for strike one. The Turks maintaining a 2-run lead through 3. Hope to extend it here. Perez nearly swung out of his shoes, but couldn't get the contact. Strike 2. Farrell seeking his first strikeout of the night. And he'll get it on no swing from Perez. Perez now 0 for 2 on the night. Stepping into the batter's box now is the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. Katz getting the Turks on the board in the first inning with a RBI single and a chance to continue his momentum here. Katz, a good eye there, the 2-0 count. Here's Farrell. The high poke over the right field bleachers for the 2-1 count. No runners out and no runners on and 1 out on the board. Turks looking to extend their lead, keep the Generals out of scoring tying range. Here's Farrell. Katz, the high ball, poked just past the right infield, and the easy catch by Bailey Peak. Now, stepping up to the plate is the first baseman, Jack Cannizzaro. Cannizzaro, a product of the Dukes of James Madison right here in Harrisonburg, playing on his home turf here at Veterans Memorial Park. A hesitant swing there for strike 1. Here's Farrell. Can't get that one to go outside, the 1-1 count. Farrell, the slider high and inside, the 1-2 count now. A chance to make it 3. The high pop up to the center field. That one will fall for the base hit. Cannizzaro with his first hit of the night as Anthony Zarlingo, the right fielder, steps up to the plate. Zarlingo seeking out his first hit, a walk in his last at bat. And 2 outs on the board. And no swing there from Zarlingo. Or strike 1. If you're noticing, Zarlingo on the right side this time. And he is a switch hitter. He was swinging lefty his first at bat. He's now swinging righty. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one into the dirt. No attempt by Cannizzaro at first. The 1-2 count. And a good eye there for ball 2. Farrell settling back in. Canizaro leading off on first. Zarlingo. Arguing that hit the ground first. That was a foul tip, and they're going to count it as one. Count's going to remain 2-2 with 2 outs on. Zarlingo will get another chance here. And another foul tip there. Zarlingo settling back in. Here's Farrell. And another foul tip sliding off the barrel for Zarlingo. Hoping to get one to go here. That one poked to left center. But Borjas will make the catch for out number 3. One runner left stranded. No runs on one hit. No errors from the Generals, as the Turks maintain a 2-run lead off their first scoreless inning tonight. As we enter the top of the 4th, the Generals look to respond to the Turks and potentially cut down their 2-run lead. The Turks look to secure a 2 seed in the Virginia Baseball League playoffs for the South Division. They are currently 2nd in the standings. We'll be back in action tomorrow night for a double header against the Covington Lumberjacks here at Eagle Field. As we enter the top of the 4th inning, the Waynesboro Generals down 2 to the Harrisonburg Turks as they look to cut down the Turks' lead. Leading off here is the catcher, number 26, Jason Willers. On the mound, once again, is Hudson Rowan. Willers a double in his last at bat. Takes that one, no swing for strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Rowan now, Willers settling back in. Here's the pitch. Willers pokes to Waringer. Waringer the throw to first. And Canizaro the stretch for the out. Showing off a little flexibility there as he flashes the glove. Now at the plate, the center fielder from Colorado State Pueblo, number 36, Elijah Borjas. Here's Rowan. Gets that one to go high and outside. Strike 2. Borjas looking for his first hit of the night. Rowan now the 0-2 pitch. Gets it to go. Strike 3. Now at the plate, the third baseman, number 2, Kagan Costa. Costa, a strikeout, his last at bat. Chance to turn things around here. 2 outs on the board. And no runners on. The foul tip. Down over the right field bleachers. Big swing there, but no luck. Strike 2. Rowan now looking at a chance for 3. The 1-2-3 inning. Can't get it to go. Ball 1. Rowan to make it 3. And he'll get it. Caught him looking. Strike 3. A 3-up, 3-down inning for the Turks as they maintain their 2-run lead. The general scoreless through 4 as the Turks look to extend their lead here in the bottom of the 4th. Leading off here in the bottom of the 4th inning is the designated hitter for the Turks, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Pascal, the poke to the second baseman, the toss to first. Got him just in time for out number 1. A few fans in disagreement. That was a close call, but call will stand for out number 1. Returning to the plate now is the catcher for the Turks, number 7, David Bell. Bell a walk in his last at bat. Foul poke just over the visitor's dugout for strike 1. Bell holds back the swing. Strike 2. Travis Farrell now. Need a chance to make it 2. Here's the pitch. And Bell with foul tip for the count to remain 0-2. Bell repowdering his bat. Sells back in. Farrell now, the 0-2 pitch. Bell pokes it to the shortstop. The throw to first. Just in time for out number 2. Returning to the bottom of the order is the third baseman, number 13, Brett Waringer. Waringer 1 for 1 on a single in his last bat. He'll look to repeat history here. No swing there, strike 1. Travis Farrell looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Good eye there from Waringer. Ball 2. Farrell can't get the slider to go. The 2-1 count now. Waringer, the high foul ball over the right field fence. Moves the count 2-2 and 2. Still no runners on. Farrell, a chance for the 3-up, 3-down inning. And he'll get it. No swing from Waringer. Strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors as we move to the top of the 5th. The Turks scoreless through 2 as they maintain a 2-0 lead. As we enter the top of the 5th, the Generals will look to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight and potentially cut down the Turks' 2-run lead. The Turks look to secure a 2 seed in the South Division playoffs, which will begin later this week. If they lose here, they will need to win their game later this week to secure a 3 seed in the standings. They are currently seated second underneath the Charlottesville Tom Sox. Leading off here in the top of the 5th for the Waynesboro Generals is the right fielder, number 31, Jack Dooley. Dooley a walk in his last at bat, looking to get his first hit here. That one poked high to right. Zarlingo settles under it and makes the easy catch for out number 1. From the Panthers of Ferrum, now at the plate is the second baseman for the Generals, Bailey Peak. Peak 0 for 1 so far. Takes that one high and inside for ball number 1. Rowan gets that one to go, strike 1. And no swing high and inside for strike 2. Rowan now the chance to make it 2. And he'll get it off of a missed swing by Peak. Returning to the bottom of the order. Now at the plate is the pitcher, Now at the mound is the replacement pitcher for the Waynesboro Generals, number 6, Travis Farrell. Farrell's first at bat. Two swings, two misses for strike 2. And Rowan looking at another 1-2-3 inning. And he'll get it off of 3 straight misses by Richards. No runs, no hits, no errors as a move to the the bottom of the 5th. Score holds in favor of the Turks as we move to the bottom of the 5th. They still maintain a 2-run lead. And the Generals remain scoreless. The Turks look to extend their 2-run lead and keep the Generals out of tying distance. Generals currently sitting at the bottom of the South Division standings, looking to move their way up as they play their last few games of the regular season. The Harrisonburg Turks looking to clinch a 2nd seed in the South Division underneath the Charlottesville Tom Sox as they enter divisional games at the end of the week. On the mound again for the Generals, number 6, Travis Farrell. Fans, as always, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning, the center fielder, number 1, Cooper Prince. Prince 0 for 2 on the night, looking to get his first hit of the ball game. That one way outside. Willers getting to it for ball number 1. Here's Farrell. Another same spot, ball 2. Gets that one to go inside. Prince, a little upset by that call as the count moves to 2-1. Prince the high poke. This one just over the home dugout. As the count moves to 2-2. Farrell now looking for 1. And the Turks look to get back on base. That one high and outside as we move to the full count. And Prince pokes that one to center just over Farrell's head. And that one will drop for the base hit. Cooper Prince's first of the night. Now returning to the plate is the second baseman, number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans is 1 for 2 on the night. Evans the bunt attempt straight back for strike 1. Here's Farrell. Prince leading off on first. Here's the pitch. That one just outside. Gets it to go for strike 2. Here now the chance for 1. Evans looking at his second hit of the night. A triple in his first. Struck out in his second. Here's the pitch. Evans pokes that one past the third baseman for the base hit. Runners will advance. And now on first and second for the Turks with no outs on the board. Now stepping into the batter's box is the shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez. Perez looking to get on the stat sheet. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Prince leading off on second, Evans on first. They're allowing him down. And Perez, a half-hearted bunt attempt there. And he pokes that one outside the third baseline. They're leading off again. Here's Farrell. And almost nails Perez there. Both runners doing a good job to read that, and now Perez with the RBI chance. Prince leading off on third, Evans on second. The 1-1 count. No outs on the board. And no swing from Perez for strike 2. Here's Farrell. And a good eye from Perez, ball 2. And Perez, the foul tip straight into his back as the count remains 2-2. Farrell looking for his first out. And Evans looking for, Perez looking for his first hit. Evans on second, Prince on third. Out high and outside, ball 3. Walk here would mean bases loaded for the Turks. And here comes the pitch. Perez, a high foul tip just into the bullpen. And now Farrell with the 3-2 count. Can't get it to go. That one high and outside, ball 4. No outs on the board. Bases now loaded for the Turks as they have the perfect opportunity to extend their 2-run lead. Now at the plate with an RBI already tonight, the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. Farrell now. Waiting the sign. No swing there from Katz for strike 1. And Farrell nails Katz in the shoulder, and 1 run will score on a forced walk. And Farrell upset with the ref, arguing with the umpire that hit his bat, but call will stand as another run scores for the Turks. Bases remain loaded, no outs on the board, and the Turks extend their lead to 3. Jack Canizaro, the first baseman, now at the plate. Canizaro was single in his last at bat and an RBI opportunity here. And Farrell high and inside almost nails Canizaro. Farrell looks visibly frustrated. Can't get that one to go for ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. Canizaro, the high pop-up straight up past the first baseline. And that one will drop just foul. A good read there by Christian Castaneda for the 2-2 count. Canizaro now settling in. Farrell looking at his chance for 1. Bases loaded. And Canizaro will poke that directly to the second baseman. Runners will stay. And it'll be out number 1 for the Generals. Now at the plate, the right fielder, number 8, Anthony Zarlingo. Zarlingo seeking his first hit of the night with the RBI opportunity. That one high and outside, ball 1. Zarlingo now batting right-handed. He is a switch hitter, started off the game left. Pokes that one to left center, that one deep. Can't make the catch. Evans will score. Bell will score. And Katz will score on a 3-run RBI double by Anthony Zarlingo as the Turks take the 6-0 lead. Now at the plate, the designated hitter, number 20, Anthony Pascal. Zarlingo, what a way to get your first hit of the game with a 3-run RBI double. Turks now leading by 6 with 1 out on the board. And a foul tip there by Pascal. Wild pitch there. And Zarlingo, easy advance to third, now in scoring position. And Pascal with the 3-0 count, a opportunity to swing. Zarlingo leading off on third, chance to push the Turks lead to 7. That one high and inside for ball 4. Runners now on first and third, and 1 out on the board. And coach going to come out and have a word with Farrell here. Could see a pitching change. Unfortunately, only one other pitcher here. And that'll do it for Farrell tonight. And we'll have the name of the replacement here in just a second. According to the sub sheet here, it should be number 19, Matthew Shepard, as the Generals only have 3 subs, having now moved to 2, having already used Farrell. And confirmation that will be number 19, Matthew Shepard, replacing number 6, Travis Farrell. As Shepard will look to make a difference here in the bottom of the 5th. The Turks having already scored 4, following a forced walk by Farrell after hitting Chris Katz. And then a 3-run RBI double by Anthony Zarlingo. One out on the board here for the Turks. Runners on first and third. Matthew Shepard on the mound, now warming up for the Generals. Now stepping up to bat for the Harrisonburg Turks, the catcher, number 7, David Bell. Bell with a runner in scoring position. Runners on first and third, 1 out. He will look to get his first hit of the night. Here's Shepard, his first pitch of the night. Runner will go. Pascal sliding into second. And umpire's going to call him out at 2. Shortstop Luke Goforth managing to hang on to it, even though he took a little roll there. That'll be 2 up. Bell maintaining a runner in scoring position on third. Shepard gets that one to go. The sidewinder approach. Bell pops that one up in the infield. And no run off the throw to first or the tag out. Seems like a little bit of confusion there, but that'll do it. Out number 3. The Turks scoring 4 runs off of 3 hits and no errors by the Generals. As we move to the top of the 6th inning, the Generals down 6. They'll look to cut down the Turks' lead and give themselves a fighting chance here in the latter half of the game. Fans, you can join us on Tuesday for Chick-fil-A breakfast with the Turks. Come have breakfast with the entire Turks team at Chick-fil-A here in Harrisonburg. You can grab some chicken minis, a chicken biscuit, or a burrito at Chick-fil-A and interact with the Turks. Sounds like a great combination to me. The Turks will also be reading to the kids, signing autographs, answering questions, taking pictures, and so much more. Everything, of course, will be baseball themed. As always, we hope to see as many people at Chick-fil-A as possible, as we love interacting with our fans. It'll be from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Chick-fil-A location on East Market Street here in Harrisonburg, and we hope to see you there. Top of the 6th, Hudson Rowan will be on the mound. And we will return to the top of the order for the Generals. The left fielder at the plate, number 28, Kyle Neary, seeking out his first hit of the night. And a defensive substitution for the Harrisonburg Turks, replacing number 13, Brett Waringer at third base, is going to be number 12, Alex Uloa. Rowan, that one a little high for ball one. Neary will do get on base for the first time. The foul tip there for strike one. Rowan can't get that one to go. Ball two. That one high over the plate. Might have slipped out of Rowan's hand there. A 3-1 count now. Ball four would mean two straight walks for Neary. And he takes a chop at it, but can't get it to go for strike two. Rowan now with the full count, a chance to make it one. The high ball, deep to right field. And Zarlingo slides to avoid the fence for the foul ball. Count will remain 3-2. Here's Rowan, 3-2 pitch. Neary, deep to right center. Zarlingo makes the catch for out number one. The shortstop, number 14, Luke Goforth. Goforth is 0 for 2. Looking to get on base for the first time tonight. That one in the dirt from Rowan for ball one. A good eye there by Goforth. Goforth pokes that one to the hole over second. Prince picks it up, and that'll be a base hit for Goforth, his first of the night. Now at the plate, the first baseman, number 35, Christian Castaneda. And we might get a pitching substitution here for the Turks. Coach coming out to have a word. And that will do it for Hudson Rowan's night on the mound, letting in no runs through 6. We'll have the name of the replacement for you in just a moment. Applause from the crowd here as the Turks maintaining a 6-run lead, 1 out on the board, 1 runner on for the Generals. And replacing number 15, Hudson Rowan on the mound, is going to be number 6, Cam Nelson. Nelson, usually an outfielder, taking the spot on the mound tonight. We'll see if he can be the difference maker, as the Turks maintaining a 6-run lead through 6. Fans, as always, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Once again, stepping up to the batter's box now is the first baseman for the Generals, number 35, Christian Castaneda. Go forth, leading off on first, the 1-0 count. Here's Nelson. High and inside. Bell can't hang on to it, and go forth will advance. The foul tip there by Castaneda moves the count to 2-1. Go forth, leading off on second. Here's Nelson. Foul tip there by Castaneda. Now moves the count to 2-2. Nelson a chance to make it 2. Eyes down the runner. Here's the pitch. And caught him looking for strike 3. Now stepping up to the plate is the catcher, number 26, Jason Willers. Go forth again, leading off on second. Willers is 1 for 2 on the night so far. A double in his first at bat, rounded out. His last appearance. Here's Nelson. Runner's going to go. And no throw to third. That'll be a stolen base for go forth. Runner now in scoring position. And the RBI chance for Willers. Swing and a miss there by Willers for the 0-2 count. Nelson now the chance to retire the side, hold the Generals scoreless with one runner on. Here's Nelson. Swing and a miss from Willers. Strike 3, one runner left stranded, on one hit. No errors by the Turks as they maintain their 6-run lead. They will look to extend that here as we enter the bottom of the 6th. With the chance for the slaughter roll pending they score 4. And the Turks will be back in action tomorrow night as they face a doubleheader against the Covington Lumberjacks. Both games will be makeups for earlier in the month. The first game will start at 5, a 7-inning game. There'll be a 30-minute break between each game. Whenever the first 5 p.m. game ends, the second game will begin 30 minutes later. And those will be hosted at Eagle Field here at Veterans Memorial Park. If you check the online schedule, it will say that it is at Covington at Casey Field. But per weather restrictions and potential rain tomorrow, the games will be switched here to Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. First game is at 5. And the second game will be 30 minutes after the ending of the first. Both games will be 7 innings, and we hope to see you there. Matthew Shepard on the mound again for the Waynesboro Generals. Now at the plate in his first appearance tonight, the third baseman, number 12, Alex Uloa. Shepard puts that one in the dirt for ball 1. A good eye there from Uloa. He'll seek to get on base for the first time tonight. A high riser, a little too high over the plate for Shepard. The 2-0 count. That one high and outside for 3-0. Uloa a chance to get on base in his first appearance. Here's the pitch. And no swing, strike 1. Shepard, that one high and inside, ball 4. Now pinch hitting for the Harrisonburg Turks. Number 34, product of the Marshall Thundering Herd, Ethan Murdoch. Shepard now taking his place on the mound. The pickoff attempt at first, no good. Uloa safe at first. No swing for Murdoch, strike 1. Another pickoff attempt there by Shepard. Once again, Uloa is safe. Leading off again here. Murdoch pokes that one to right. That one will drop. Uloa rounding second. Murdoch going for 2. That one rolling to the fence. Murdoch going for 3. The throw home not in time, and a run will score. And that's an RBI triple for Ethan Murdoch in his first appearance at the plate tonight. Now at the plate for the Turks, the second baseman, number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans is 2 for 3 on the night with the RBI chance here. The Turks now leading by 7 as they look to extend their lead. Here's Shepard. Going way outside, ball 1. Evans looking for the base hit. And takes a swing at it. Umpire's going to count it for strike 1. Shepard now awaiting the sign. Here's the pitch. Evans swung for the fences, but no luck. Strike 2. Shepard now the chance for 1. Murdoch leading off on third. That one high and outside, ball 2. and Evans can't get it to go for strike 3. His first strikeout, or excuse me, second strikeout of the night. Now returning to the plate is the shortstop, number 0, Jose Perez. Perez struggling at the plate tonight. He's 0 for 3 with the RBI chance here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's Shepard. Perez deep to right center. That one will drop, rolling to the fence. Perez going for 2. He'll round second, going for 3. Murdoch scores. And that will be another RBI triple for the Turks. And for Perez's first hit of the night, as he pushes the Turks lead to 8. Turks now up 8-0 near the bottom of the 6th. And coach going to come out and have a word with Shepard here. Coach going to come out and have a word with the infield. A little pep talk. Two more runs here. And the Turks could get a slaughter roll pending the Generals do not score in the top of the 7th. We've seen one other slaughter roll this season at Eagle Field. And it appears we're going to get a pitching change on the mound here for the Waynesboro Generals. Replacing number 19, Matthew Shepard, is going to be the left fielder, number 28, Kyle Neary. And subbing in for Neary in left field is going to be number 45, Zachary Majors. The Generals now exhausting all of their subs. With Majors being the last. Neary will look to be a difference maker here. It's going to run around third, 1 out on the board. Actually, Zach Major staying on the bench. And Shepard now going to play left field. Now at the plate for Harrisonburg, the left fielder, number 42, Chris Katz. Katz an RBI already tonight. He's 2 for 3 on the night. One high and outside from Neary. Ball 1. Katz the RBI opportunity with Perez leading off on third. Here's Neary. Another one high and outside, ball 2. Neary usually an outfielder. Look to hold off the Turks here in the latter half of tonight's game. Gets that one to go high and outside for the 2-1 count. Katz able to hold that swing back as the count moves to 3-1. And Neary can't get that one to go high and outside. Ball 4. Runners now on first and third for the Turks. 1 out on the board. Second straight walk for Katz. Now approaching the plate is the first baseman, Jack Canizaro. A product of the James Madison Dukes, playing on his home turf here at Eagle Field. He is 1 for 3. The RBI opportunity. And can't get the bunt attempt to go for strike 1. Neary. Canizaro able to pull that one back for ball one. Canizaro, the high poke, just past the first baseline. And that one will drop just over the fence for strike two. Canizaro pokes down to the shortstop. The toss to second. Throw to first. Not in time. And Canizaro will reach on a fielder's choice. RBI single for Canizaro as Perez scores, extending the Turks' lead to 9. Now at the plate, the right fielder, number 8, Anthony Zarlingo. Zarlingo, a 3-run RBI double in his last at bat. Neary high and inside, ball one. Canizaro leading off. Here's Neary. On high and outside. Can't get it to go for the 2-1 count. And Willers can't hold on to it, but Canizaro will stay. The 3-1 count. The high ball to center. Borjas makes the catch for out number 3. The Turks scoring 3 runs on 3 hits. 2 hits and 1 error by the Generals as the Turks move the score line to Turks 9, Generals 0. And the Generals will look to respond here in the top of the 7th. The Turks playing for the 2nd seed in the South Division as playoffs start later this week. Now on the mound for the Turks, number 6, Cam Nelson.
Defensive changes for Harrisonburg, remaining in the lineup and moving to right field, Ethan Murdoch. And moving over a slot from right to center field, Anthony Zarlingo. Starting things off, center fielder Elijah Borjas.
Elijah Borjas now at the plate for the Generals. Takes that one high and inside for strike two. Cam Nelson looking to hold off the Generals here in the top of the seventh. And gets the heater to go. And no contact from Borjas for strike three. The third baseman, Keegan Costa, now at the plate. Nelson with the heater, no luck from Costa. Strike one. He may be an outfielder by nature, but he's got some heat behind that arm. Cam Nelson gets that one to go. Strike two. No swing from Costa. The 0-2 count now. Nelson looking to make it two. And swing and a miss. Strike three. Now at the plate, the right fielder, number 31, Jack Dooley. Dooley is 1-4-2, looking to get his first hit of the night. Nelson, that one a little high, ball one. Can't get that one to go for ball two. Nelson puts that one high and outside. Ball three. Gets that one to go high and inside. For strike two, the full count now. Nelson, full count, the chance for three. Now on poke to Canizaro. And Canizaro, he tag out at first. 3 up and 3 down in the top of the seventh. The Generals remaining scoreless as the Turks maintain a 9-run lead. They will look to extend it here in the bottom of the seventh and potentially cut this game short.
Tonight's winner will receive $65 and an autograph bat by the Harrisonburg Turks, also a game used bat. The winning number, if you have a winning number, come on up here to the area of the press box. Luke should be standing by. He's got the baseball bat and your $65. Winning number is 058. Actually, Kathy has it. Okay? Don't hit me with the bat. If you have that winning number, you've won $65 and an autograph bat from the Harrisonburg Turks 2024. Leading off is the center fielder, Pascal.
Leading off here in the bottom of the 7th, the designated hitter for the Harrisonburg Turks, number 20, Anthony Pascal. No swing there. That one high and outside for strike one. Kyle Neary on the mound once again for the Generals. Pascal, the high pop up just past the first baseline. And the catch there by Jack Dooley for out number one. Pinch hitting for the Harrisonburg Turks, number 35, Matt Delgado. Good eye there by Delgado. That one high and outside for ball number one. Swing and a miss, strike one. Makes contact there, but can't keep it fair for strike two. Neary now looking at a chance for two. Delgado, his first appearance at the plate, looks to get his first hit. And he'll get it. That one poked to left. And that'll be a base hit. Now stepping up to the plate is the third baseman, number 12, Alex Ulloa. Ulloa walking his last at bat. Pokes that one to the shortstop, sliding catch. Delgado can't make it in time for out number two. Ulloa will reach on a fielder's choice. Now to play the right fielder, number 34, Ethan Murdoch. And Ulloa's going to go. And he'll get it. No one covering second. And a stolen base for Ulloa. Swing and a miss there by Murdoch for the 2-1 count. 2 outs on the board. Ulloa leading off on second. Kyle Neary, originally in the outfield, now on the mound. Here's the pitch. Good eye from Murdoch for ball three. Murdoch, a RBI triple, his last at bat. The foul tip there moves the count to 3-2. Very big pitch here to keep his Generals in the game. Turks up by 9. Murdoch, another foul tip here. Count's going to remain 3-2. Turks looking to get just one more for the potential slaughter rule. And that one high and inside for the walk. Runners now on first and second, 2 outs on the board. Now at the plate is the second baseman, number 2, Jalen Evans. Evans, a good eye there for ball one. Runners leading off on first and second. Swing and a miss from Evans, strike one. That one high and outside, ball three. A walk here would mean bases loaded for the Turks. Foul tip there for the full count once again. Neary looking to retire the side. Evans, the foul tip there. Runners will return to first and second. Hilo on second, Murdoch on first. Evans 2 for 4 on the night. A chance to potentially give his Turks the dagger. He'll poke that one high to right center. And the easy catch there by Jack Dooley. A scoreless inning there for the Turks. No runs on one hit and no errors for the Generals. As we move to the top of the eighth, they will look to cut down the Turks' 9-run lead. A lot of ground to cover here if they hope to get the win. Fans, the Turks will be back in action tomorrow night here at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park. If you check the schedule, it'll say that they are doing a doubleheader at the Covington Lumberjacks tomorrow. But pending weather, severe weather and rain, the Covington Lumberjacks have asked the Turks to host games instead. So instead of being played at Casey Field in Covington, they would be played here at Eagle Field tomorrow night. The first game of the two-game series tomorrow night will start at 5. It'll be a 7-inning game, same as the second. And the second game will start 30 minutes after the ending of the first. Once again, first game starting at 5, second game starting 30 minutes after the bottom of the 7th of the first game. That'll be the last home game for the Turks in the regular season, with the playoffs and division finals starting later this week. A pitching change for the Harrisonburg Turks, replacing number 6, Cam Nelson. He's going to be number 21, Benjamin Craig. Craig will look to be the closer and hold the Generals off here at the top of the 8th. Now stepping up to the plate for the Waynesboro Generals, number 25, second baseman, Bailey Peak. Peak is 0 for 2 on the night. Peak, the poke to Canizaro. Canizaro back to first for the tagout. Returning to the bottom of the order, what was the pitcher, now in left field, number 19, Matthew Shepard, his first appearance at the plate. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Benjamin Craig waiting the sign. Pitch. Shepard, the foul tip there, strike two. Craig now looking for his first strikeout of the night. Shepard taking his place in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Couldn't get it to go for ball one. And a swing and a miss for strike three. Craig's first strikeout of the night. Returning to the top of the order, the left fielder, now the pitcher for the Generals. Number 28, Kyle Neary. Neary 1-for-3 on the night, seeking his first hit. Going high and outside. Ball one. That one deep to right field. Murdoch going back. And that'll be a solo home run by Kyle Neary to prevent the Waynesboro Generals shutout. Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 14, Luke Goforth. Goforth, 1-for-3 with a single in his last bat. You look to keep the momentum going and cut down the Turks' lead. That one almost staying fair. Canizar couldn't get to it for the 0-1 count. One high and outside for the 1-1 count. Now an outside, the 2-1 count. No runners on for the Generals. Swing and a miss for strike two. Craig now a chance to retire the side, hold the Generals to one here in the top of the eighth. And that one high and outside for the full count. 2 outs on the board. 3-2 up. Here's Craig. Caught him looking for strike three. 1 run on 1 hit from the Waynesboro Generals. No errors from the Turks as the scoreline moves to Turks 9, Generals 1. The Turks will look to extend their 8-run lead as we're into the bottom of the 8th. And Kyle Neary will look to hold the Turks off following his solo homer.
I guess they got to get these games in to get the final standing. Yeah. But they get rain.
Neary again warming up on the mound. He'll look to hold the Turks off and give his Generals a fighting chance as they enter the top of the ninth. Here as we enter the bottom of the eighth, Jose Perez, the shortstop, leading off for the Turks. Perez, an RBI triple in his last at bat. He is 2 for 4 on the night. Here's Neary. Perez pokes that one to the second baseman. The tossed first. High over the head of Castaneda. And Perez will reach on an error. Chris Katz now at the plate for the Turks. He's 3 for 4 on the night. An RBI already. He'll look to keep the momentum going for the Turks. Good eye there. That one high over the plate for ball 1. That one in the dirt. And an easy advance for Perez. Katz now with a runner on second, the 2-0 count. And no outs on the board, a little room to swing. Neary hoping to close things out here. That one high and outside for ball 3. Katz pokes that one to center. That one will drop for the base hit. There's now on first and third for the Turks. Now stepping into the batter's box, the first baseman, number 32, Jack Canizaro. Canizaro, an RBI single in his last at bat and a chance for another here in the bottom of the eighth. No outs on the board. High and outside by Neary, ball 1. Katz leading off on first, Perez leading off on third. Canizaro, high and deep to right. That one will fall fair. Perez will score to make it 10. Katz to third and an RBI double for Jack Canizaro. That's 2 RBIs on 2 straight hits as the Turks push their lead back to 9. Now at the plate, Anthony Zarlingo with the RBI chance. A 3-run RBI double in his last at bat. Chance to make it 2 straight. A good eye there for ball 1. No swing, strike 1. Turks a chance to push their lead to 10. Zarlingo, the foul tip, as the count moves to 1-2. Neary now looking at a chance for 1. Katz leading off on third. Canizaro leading off on second. Now it's on the board yet. And Zarlingo, no swing. Good job to hold it back. Neary, the 2-2 pitch. Zarlingo, the foul tip to keep the count at 2-2. Here's Neary. Zarlingo poked to first. He throw to home. He slide in. Runner will be out. And Zarlingo will reach on a fielder's choice. Runners now on first and third for the Turks. At the plate now, Anthony Pascal. Pascal seeking out his first hit of the night with the RB opportunity to push his Turks lead to 10. Runner's going to go. And that'll be a stolen base for Zaralingo. Runners now on second and third. And a good eye there from Pascal. Ball 2. Pascal poked to the shortstop, the throw to home, and the tag out for out number 2. Once again, a runner on third. And the Turks looking to extend their lead to 10. Now at the plate, number 35, Matt Delgado. Pascal now on second. Zaralingo on third. The high ball to center field from Delgado. And that catch will make out number 3. The Turks scoring 1 run to push their lead to 9. The Generals with a lot of ground to make up here in the top of the 9th. They have to score at least 9 to stay in tonight's ball game, or the Turks will secure the 2 seed in the South Division. Benjamin Craig will be on the mound for the Turks and will look to close things out here at Eagle Field. Fans, as always, we thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the Valley Baseball League, which is funded in part by a donation from Major League Baseball. Turks will be back in action for a doubleheader against the Covington Lumberjacks tomorrow night right here at Eagle Field. First game starting at 5 and the second game starting 30 minutes after the ending of the first. Both games will be 7 innings and will help determine the South Division standings as we enter the playoffs later this week. On Tuesday morning, you can join Chick-fil-A breakfast with the Turks. Come out and have breakfast with the entire Turks team at Chick-fil-A in Harrisonburg. You can grab some chicken minis, a chicken biscuit, or a burrito at Chick-fil-A and get to interact with the Turks, which sounds like a great combination to me. The Turks will also be reading to the kids, signing autographs, answering questions, taking pictures, and so much more. Everything, of course, will be baseball themed. We hope to pack Chick-fil-A with as many fans as possible. That'll be the Chick-fil-A on East Market Street right here in Harrisonburg from 9 to 11 a.m. on Tuesday, July 23rd. We hope to see you there. Leading off here for the Waynesboro Generals as we enter the top of the 9th is the first baseman, number 35, Christian Castaneda. Here's Craig. The foul tip there by Castaneda for strike number 2. Good eye there by Castaneda for the 1-2 count. Here's Craig. Swing and a miss for out number 1. Castaneda 0 for 4 at the plate. Now at the plate, the catcher, number 26, Jason Willers. Poke to Evans. Evans the throw to first. Canizaro the easy catch for out number 2. Some great defensive work here to shut down the Generals. And the Turks now 1 out from the victory. Now at the plate, his first appearance tonight for offense or defense, number 45, Zachary Majors. Here's Craig. Majors a good eye. That one alone outside for ball 1. Majors takes a stab at it, but can't get it to go for strike 1. Here's Craig. High and outside, ball 2. Can't get that one to go, ball 3. Swing and a miss for strike 2, the full count now. And Craig the chance to end it. Majors looking for his first hit and to keep the Generals alive. It all comes down to this. Here's the pitch. And that one will do it. Majors will reach first on the walk. Now in high and outside for ball 1. Majors leading off on first. Craig can't get that one to go. Ball 2. Gets that one over the plate. Strike 1, the 2-1 count now. 2 outs on the board. Majors leading off on first. A good eye there by Keegan Costa. Costa is 0 for 3, looking to get his first hit. That one high to center field. And the easy catch there for out number 3. That'll do it for the Harrisonburg Turks as they take the 10-1 victory over the Waynesboro Generals. Once again, the Turks will be back in action tomorrow night as they face the Covington Lumberjacks for a doubleheader. Has some makeup games. Originally, they were going to be scheduled at the Covington Lumberjacks, but due to pending bad weather, the Lumberjacks have requested that the games be played here at Eagle Field. The first game will start at 5. The second game will start 30 minutes after the ending of the first. Both games will be 7 innings here at Eagle Field. We hope to see you there, and as always, we thank you for tuning in to the Valley Baseball League. If you're driving home, drive safe. If you're listening at home, we hope you have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow.